Good morning all. Top 50 News of India, 19th May 2026. 1. PM Modi chairs high-level economic review meeting. Prime Minister Narendra Modi held a major meeting on India's economic growth and inflation. Senior ministers and economic advisors attended the discussion in New Delhi. Fuel prices, infrastructure investment, and exports were key topics. The government emphasized maintaining stable economic growth. Officials announced plans for faster policy implementation. 2. Heatwave conditions continue across North India. Several northern states remained under severe heatwave alerts on Tuesday. Temperatures crossed 46 degrees Celsius in Rajasthan and parts of Uttar Pradesh. Hospitals reported increasing heat-related illnesses and dehydration cases. Authorities advised citizens to remain indoors during afternoon hours. Electricity and water demand reached extremely high levels. 3. Pre-monsoon showers bring relief in southern states. Parts of Kerala, Karnataka, and Tamil Nadu received light rainfall. The showers provided temporary relief from intense summer heat. Farmers welcomed the moisture ahead of the monsoon season. IMD warned of thunderstorms and lightning in coastal districts. Weather experts predicted more rain activity later this week. 4. Petrol and diesel price debate intensifies. Opposition parties criticized the recent increase in fuel prices. Transport associations demanded government intervention to reduce costs. Consumers expressed concern about rising daily expenses. Economists warned about inflationary impact on essential goods. The government defended the decision citing global oil prices. 5. Indian stock markets close higher. Sensex and Nifty ended the trading session with gains. Banking and IT shares performed strongly during the day. Positive global cues improved investor confidence slightly. Foreign investors increased participation in selected sectors. Analysts remained cautiously optimistic about market trends. 6. Rupee trades stable against US dollar. The Indian rupee showed stability during Tuesday trading. RBI monitoring measures supported currency confidence. Global crude oil price movement remained a key factor. Importers and exporters closely tracked exchange rate trends. Economists predicted limited short-term volatility. 7. India expands renewable energy partnerships. India continued discussions with foreign nations on renewable energy projects. Solar, wind, and hydrogen fuel cooperation remained major priorities. Officials highlighted investment opportunities in clean technology. Experts praised India's commitment to sustainability goals. Green energy projects continued expanding rapidly nationwide. 8. Election campaign preparations increase nationwide. Political parties intensified preparations for upcoming state elections. Leaders focused on inflation, employment, and rural development issues. Large political rallies were planned across several states. Campaign committees reviewed booth-level strategies. Public interest in political developments continued rising. 9. Union Cabinet reshuffle speculation continues. Political discussions regarding a possible cabinet reshuffle remained active. Performance reviews of ministries were reportedly underway. Several leaders visited Delhi for internal party meetings. Analysts predicted possible announcements in coming weeks. The BJP leadership maintained silence on the issue. 10. West Bengal government announces development review. The West Bengal administration reviewed ongoing infrastructure projects. Officials discussed employment generation and urban planning initiatives. Opposition leaders demanded faster implementation of welfare schemes. Political debates remained intense throughout the state. Authorities promised improved project monitoring systems. 11. Tamil Nadu political talks continue. Coalition negotiations and cabinet discussions continued in Tamil Nadu. Actor Vijay's political success remained a major topic nationwide. Parties discussed governance priorities and economic reforms. Analysts described the political shift as historic. Public attention remained focused on state-level developments. 12. Kerala focuses on tourism and investment growth. Kerala leaders reviewed tourism promotion and industrial investment plans. Employment generation remained a major state priority. Political parties analyzed recent election performances internally. Infrastructure and startup growth were also discussed. The state continued attracting national political attention. 13. RCB tops IPL 2026 points table. Royal Challengers Bengaluru moved to the top of the IPL standings. Virat Kohli's consistent form impressed cricket fans nationwide. The team's bowling attack also performed strongly. Supporters celebrated the team's playoff success online. Experts considered RCB among the strongest title contenders. 14. CSK faces crucial IPL qualification challenge. Chennai Super Kings prepared for an important must-win match. Fans closely followed playoff qualification scenarios. MS Dhoni's leadership remained a major talking point. Cricket experts predicted a dramatic end to the league stage. IPL excitement continued dominating sports discussions nationwide. 15. India A squad continues ODI Tri-Series training. The India A cricket team intensified preparations for upcoming matches. Young players aimed to impress national selectors during practice sessions. Fitness and bowling consistency remained coaching priorities. Several IPL stars participated actively in training drills. Fans expected strong performances from emerging players. 16. Indian badminton players shine internationally. Indian shuttlers delivered impressive performances in global tournaments. PV Sindhu and Lakshya Sen advanced further in competition. Young Indian athletes gained praise for consistency and discipline. Sports authorities appreciated improved international performances. India's badminton reputation continued strengthening worldwide. 17. Electricity demand hits new record levels. India's power demand reached another all-time high due to heat waves. Thermal plants increased output to meet growing consumption. Authorities assured sufficient coal reserves for electricity generation. Some regions experienced temporary outages during peak hours. Officials monitored grid stability continuously. 18. Delhi air quality remains in poor category. Dust storms and high temperatures affected Delhi's air quality again. Doctors advised elderly people and children to take precautions. Environmental groups demanded stricter pollution control measures. Authorities reviewed emergency anti-pollution strategies. Air quality concerns continued across NCR areas. 19. Indian Railways adds more summer services. Railways introduced additional special trains on busy routes. Passenger demand remained extremely high during the vacation season. Security arrangements were strengthened at major railway stations. Online ticket bookings increased sharply this week. Passengers welcomed improved travel options nationwide. 20. EdTech companies expand AI-based learning tools. Education technology platforms launched advanced AI learning features. Competitive exam aspirants increasingly used digital study systems. Rural students gained wider access to affordable education resources. Experts praised the rapid digital transformation in education. Online learning continued growing strongly in India. 21. Indian startup sector attracts more funding. Global investors continued investing in Indian startups. AI, fintech, and health tech sectors remained highly attractive. Entrepreneurs expanded businesses into Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities. Government innovation initiatives supported startup growth. Experts predicted continued digital economy expansion. 22. Cybercrime cases increase across major cities. Police reported growing online banking fraud and scam complaints. Authorities warned citizens against suspicious payment links and calls. Cyber awareness campaigns expanded across multiple states. Several cybercrime gangs were arrested recently. Experts stressed stronger digital security practices. 23. Indian Army expands drone surveillance operations. The Indian Army strengthened AI-based border surveillance systems. Advanced drone technologies improved security monitoring efficiency. Defense officials emphasized modernization of military operations. Sensitive border regions received upgraded surveillance equipment. Experts described the move as strategically important. 24. ISRO prepares for major satellite launch. ISRO scientists completed important testing phases for an upcoming mission. The satellite will improve communication and weather forecasting systems. Young engineers played major roles in mission development. Safety reviews continued successfully before launch approval. India's space sector maintained rapid technological growth. 25. 5G expansion continues across smaller Indian cities. Telecom companies expanded 5G services into additional districts and towns. Internet speed and connectivity improved significantly. Businesses benefited from stronger digital infrastructure. Providers discussed affordable rural expansion plans. Competition among telecom firms remained intense nationwide. 26. UPI transactions continue breaking records. India's digital payments ecosystem achieved another major milestone. UPI transactions increased sharply across urban and rural regions. Small businesses rapidly adopted cashless payment methods. Fintech firms expanded services into remote areas. Experts described India as a global digital payments leader. 27. Women's safety programs receive additional funding. Several states announced expanded budgets for women's safety initiatives. Emergency response systems were upgraded in major cities. Awareness campaigns continued in schools and universities. Police improved rapid complaint response mechanisms. Women's security remained a major governance focus. 28. Water conservation campaigns expand before monsoon. Authorities promoted rainwater harvesting and water-saving practices nationwide. Urban areas facing shortages introduced stricter monitoring measures. Experts warned about future climate-related water stress. Schools and NGOs joined conservation awareness programs. Sustainable water management became increasingly important. 29. Monsoon preparedness activities continue nationwide. Flood-prone states strengthened disaster management operations. NDRF teams remained stationed in vulnerable districts. Authorities upgraded drainage systems and river monitoring networks. Emergency evacuation plans were reviewed carefully. Officials aimed to reduce flood-related losses this year. 30. Healthcare recruitment drives continue across India. Government hospitals announced additional recruitment for doctors and nurses. Rural healthcare infrastructure received stronger funding support. Medical colleges expanded facilities and training programs. Experts welcomed investment in public healthcare systems. Authorities aimed to improve healthcare accessibility nationwide. 31. Metro rail expansion projects progress rapidly. Metro construction accelerated in Delhi, Bengaluru, Pune, and Indore. Authorities emphasized environmental and traffic management benefits. Several new corridors received official approval. Commuters supported expansion of affordable public transport. Urban infrastructure modernization remained a priority. 32. Tourism industry reports strong demand. Hotels and travel companies experienced heavy summer bookings. Hill stations and beach destinations attracted large tourist crowds. Local businesses benefited from increased tourism activity. States launched campaigns promoting domestic travel. Experts predicted continued tourism recovery throughout 2026. 33. EV charging infrastructure expands nationwide. Authorities approved more electric vehicle charging stations nationwide. National highways remained a key focus under expansion plans. Private companies partnered with government agencies for deployment. EV adoption continued increasing among urban consumers. Experts praised India's clean mobility transition efforts. 34. India strengthens semiconductor manufacturing plans. The government continued talks with global semiconductor companies. New incentives encouraged investment in chip manufacturing facilities. Experts highlighted employment opportunities in advanced technology sectors. Officials aimed to reduce dependence on imported semiconductors. India's tech industry welcomed the policy support. 35. Indian cinema continues global growth. Indian films and OTT content remained highly popular worldwide. South Indian cinema performed strongly in overseas markets. Streaming platforms reported rising international viewership. Film producers explored more global collaborations. India's entertainment industry expanded its global influence further. 36. Sports infrastructure development receives boost. Authorities announced new sports academies and training facilities. Olympic preparation programs received increased financial support. Young athletes gained access to improved sports infrastructure. States focused on strengthening grassroots sports programs. India aimed to improve future international medal performance. 37. AI adoption expands across key industries. Banks, schools, and hospitals increased implementation of AI systems. Automation improved operational efficiency significantly. Technology firms announced fresh investments in AI research. Experts emphasized the importance of digital skill development. India continued emerging as a technology-driven economy. 38 airport expansion projects continue nationwide. Major airports expanded terminals and cargo handling facilities. Authorities prepared for rising passenger traffic demand. Private investment supported modernization projects across India. Cargo infrastructure development accelerated significantly. Experts predicted strong growth in India's aviation sector. 39. Farm subsidy programs benefit rural communities. Farmers received additional support for irrigation and agricultural equipment. Authorities promoted sustainable farming practices nationwide. Agricultural groups welcomed subsidy expansion measures. Experts encouraged technology-driven farming modernization. Officials expected improved productivity in the upcoming season. 40. Digital banking usage continues rising. Banks reported strong growth in mobile and internet banking usage. Rural consumers increasingly adopted digital financial services. Cyber safety awareness campaigns expanded nationwide. Experts predicted continued financial inclusion growth. India's fintech ecosystem remained among the fastest growing globally. 41. National highway construction accelerates. Expressway and highway projects progressed rapidly across states. Authorities highlighted improved logistics and transportation efficiency. Infrastructure investments supported long-term economic growth goals. Construction projects generated employment opportunities nationwide. Road modernization remained a major policy priority. 42. Climate experts warn about rising urban heat risks. Environmental scientists warned about worsening urban heat wave conditions. Several cities were identified as future climate risk zones. Experts recommended green infrastructure and water reforms. Awareness campaigns promoted environmental sustainability. Climate resilience planning gained national importance. 43. Skill-based education programs gain popularity. Educational institutions expanded career-focused training programs. Students increasingly preferred AI, coding, and analytics courses. Online certification platforms attracted growing enrollments nationwide. Experts praised employment-oriented learning models. Skill development remained a major education trend. 44. Defense manufacturing sector expands rapidly. India promoted domestic production of defense equipment and technology. Local companies gained support through self-reliance initiatives. Defense exports continued showing strong growth trends. Experts highlighted economic and strategic benefits of localization. The sector attracted increasing investment interest. 45. Indian athletes continue international success. Indian athletes delivered impressive performances in global competitions. Young players received praise for discipline and consistency. Training programs intensified ahead of major events. Officials expressed confidence in future medal opportunities. India's global sporting image continued improving steadily. 46. Smart city projects progress across India. Urban modernization projects expanded in several smart cities. Authorities focused on transport, sanitation, and digital governance. Citizens welcomed civic infrastructure improvements. Experts emphasized sustainable urban development strategies. Government investment in city modernization remained strong. 47. Inflation concerns continue among consumers. Economists closely monitored rising transportation and food costs. Consumers reported increased pressure on household budgets. Fuel prices remained a major inflation-driving factor. The RBI continued assessing economic stability measures. Experts predicted cautious monetary policy decisions ahead. 48. Renewable energy projects expand rapidly. Solar and wind energy projects continued expanding nationwide. Private investments in clean energy remained strong. Authorities highlighted progress toward sustainability targets. Experts praised India's renewable energy transition efforts. Green energy remained a key national development priority. 49. Public transport usage increases in metro cities. More commuters shifted toward metro and bus services. Fuel price hikes encouraged affordable travel alternatives. Authorities promoted mass transit systems for sustainable mobility. Traffic congestion reduced slightly in some urban areas. Experts supported continued investment in public transportation. 50. India strengthens position as global economic power. India continued expanding influence in technology, trade, and diplomacy. Foreign investors maintained confidence in India's growth potential. Infrastructure and innovation reforms remained policy priorities. International organizations praised India's economic progress. Experts described India as one of the fastest growing major economies in the world. Please like and subscribe.